All right, guys.
Dang.
Welcome
Yeah,
to
big
the
podcast debut.
welcome to the Team Oak podcast. This is the
Yeah.
very first one. So
Big Blake in
let's
the chat.
introduce ourselves. Rika.
It's Big Daddy Ricky in here, you know what I'm saying? But no, I'm just kidding. It's I'm the funniest guy in the group, so
This nigga is the fattest, the ugliest.
y'all gonna get the comedy out of me, yeah, feel me? And also they're probably gonna try to roast me because I'm better than them, but it's okay. I'm gonna take it in stride and kill them back. But Big Daddy Ricky in the chat, you heard? Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it simple. It's just Blake. Simple.
It's just Blake.
The fucking
There you go.
goat,
That's your new
nigga.
PSN.
fucking
It's just
goat.
Blake. And then I am your host, DJ Witness. What?
Look, that nigga, look, I said with the most. I don't know what the fuck Blake was on. But go ahead, tell him who your real name is, Mr. Witness.
It's your boy,
Daniel
DJ.
Joseph Hag right there.
Oh my god. He fucking said my whole ass fucking government name.
I didn't say that. That was Blake.
I know it was Blake.
We exposed it first.
The first 5 minutes exposing.
That nigga got that man. And the people know it's government. The fuck is wrong with you?
It's linked with my Discord, but usually people don't fucking just say my whole last government name.
Don't say Tyreek. Hey, bro, don't say my name, bitch. What's you? Fucking Mason?
Mason the God, nigga.
What the fuck?
Oh.
That's tough.
Alright. So the topics that we're doing today is oh my. Ooh, that Dr. Pepper hit real good. Alright. So the topics that we're doing today is NBA 2K, NBA, and NFL.
Yeah. All I'm saying is I'm not saying the game's gonna be trash. I don't think it's gonna be trash.
I think the only thing gonna be trash on next gen is literally you and your jump shot.
Oh my god.
That's the route we're going. So because I'm proving you wrong, that's the route we're going.
Since we're on that note, did y'all know that Reek got banned recently? You want to explain Reek what happened? Go ahead and explain to the people, how did you get banned on current gen? Okay, I'll tell you guys. Literally,
no. Look. What? Shut up. Listen. So there was a game that technically we all played that game. It was me, you, and DJ. Because I remember, because you were both clowning the kid for having Fortnite as their cover photo. So
no, it was 3-on-3, wasn't it?
It was 3-on-3.
No, it was on Park. It was on Park.
It was definitely 3-on-3.
Bro, on God, it was on Park. I know it was on Park. It was on randoms, actually.
It was on 3v3.
It was on 3v3. This before we played 3v3.
No.
I promise you.
That was the dudes that we were clowning before because they were just garbage at the game.
Because they were on Park. It was on the randoms court.
Bro, we never played a randoms court with us three.
Yeah, yes, we have.
Oh.
Okay, anyway, whatever. It was a 3v3, whatever. We were playing this team.
It was 3v3 program.
Chat. Whatever. And we bust their ass. All right. And the dude, the dude I was guarding, he shot one for 8, 1 for 9 from 3.
I think it was like 1 for 15 or some shit like that.
It was something crazy. He shot terrible. That whole team shot terrible, but my dude specifically shot terrible. And so I felt like being toxic at that moment. And I messaged the kid. So when I clicked on his profile to message him, I should have known better. Because his cover photo, like we mentioned, was him having a victory royale on Fortnite. He's having a victory royale on Fortnite. So I probably should have figured that this was like a little kid, or like maybe a kid who probably can't take this toxicity. But I was in my zone. I was in my mood. You know what I'm saying? I was feeling good. So I said, fuck him and his Fortnite. I'm gonna message him. And so all I said was, bum ass N word. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that. What I'm saying. I said bum
Being
ass N
racist.
word. I said bum ass N word. How you go 1 for 10? How you a shooter going 1 for 10? Yeah, I said you fuck. I said you fucking suck. Are you sick?
What is nigga doing?
Wait, did you ever get that?
You into the cameo? Like, what the fuck was that?
Did you? Did you what the fuck? You did?
DJ, let me now, Reek. Do you think you doing that is a good example of how the 2K community is in general, with its toxicity level?
I mean,
So,
let's be
do
honest.
you
Wait,
think
I didn't even
you're
defend. I
part of
didn't
the
even
reason that 2K has a bad community?
look. So look, wait. Well, let me get to the end and then
You're the reason.
Look, let me get to the nine stat. So, long story short, I said that to him. I guess he told his mom on me. They reported me. I got a message from PlayStation on Saturday saying that I was suspended for 7 days. And as coincidence would have it, I get released on my birthday in the morning. So whatever.
Yeah, and he'll be
Happy birthday, you're out of jail.
29
birthday,
years
I'm out of
old
jail.
being toxic to a little kid.
So, but I mean, okay. So, but to answer your question, is let's be real. What I did was just a minor showing of what this community actually is.
Oh yeah.
This community is top 3 worst and most toxic communities in gaming.
I think that's facts. Did y'all hear about the girl a few weeks ago that was talking shit about Make-A-Wish Kid?
Yeah.
2K?
Yeah,
Yeah.
on 2K. She was live streaming 2K. She was at the stage. Well, the stage is pretty toxic too.
Is that girl gamer
No, not
Shay? Shay? Not Chaz, but it was Shay.
Was it? Oh, it was. I don't know. I don't
I
remember
think that's
her
her
name.
name. Yeah, Shay.
We don't need to give her clout anyway.
Yeah. She one of those.
Mm-hmm.
Gazer. Let me stop. Anyway, though, Reek.
But yes,
are you gonna apologize to the dude and like
fuck that little kid, man. I don't give a fuck about that kid.
Michael Jordan, fuck them kids.
I don't give a fuck about that little nigga. I mean, little motherfucker. But like,
all right, so you're not gonna apologize, but did you at least learn your lesson?
I learned not to
message Fortnite kids.
I learned not to talk to people who have Fortnite as their cover photo because he may or may not be 7 or 8 years old.
And lastly, if you could go back, would you message him again, or would you avoid that altogether?
I think I would have avoided him only because now I'm banned. But if I didn't get banned, for it, I would have messaged him again. So, like, I mean, you could say that I learned my lesson. The only lesson I learned is I can't message people with Fortnite in their cover photo. That's all I learned. But will I still be toxic? Yes. Will I still talk shit? Yes. I just got to be selective on who I do it with.
All right. Last question I got for you: what is your shooting percentage on 2K21 currently?
Around 50%, I would say.
Cap.
Oh God! You even saw it was on 50%.
Well,
what are you
you
talking about?
Like 30%. Stop capping.
Capping. That's a cap. That's cap. That's big cap. Big cap. I shoot like 50%. 50%, around 55%. Yeah. But I ain't no 30% shooting there.
That's terrible, bro.
I ain't miss.
Ooh. That boy Miz shoots 18% from the 3.
That boy.
Are you looking right now?
Yeah, last I seen it was like 18% from 3 in rec.
That boy Miz on Pro L shit. garbage, man. Which, to be fair to him, he didn't have his badges and whatnot. But
No, he had all his shoot badges.
no, I'm talking about like the first time, like those first runs.
Oh,
He
yeah,
didn't
the
have
first week.
Yeah, he didn't have his badges or whatever. So, but man, Miss boy, I'll tell you something. You need to you. I hope you get your badges now. Jesus, you should. Hey, nah, Blake. Oh wait, you were there, right? Where you were? Oh no,
Hold
you weren't
on.
there. I think you left or you lagged out or whatever. When that
What
boy
happened?
was drinking and you left,
I was there
bitch.
for like when he was like first started this drink or whatever. When he wasn't like fucked up.
No, I'm saying, but when you like lagged out and you didn't come back, that boy was choking up some shots.
Oh yeah.
And he could. It's like he kept doing it too. It's like it wasn't like snap I missed, and then he would wait and then like shoot again. He would. It was like back to back possession
Did y'all
of
win
him
that game?
Oh, we won. We won the game, but it's like it could work because you can't because the spacing of this game, you can't run certain offenses. You can't.
Yeah. What do you mean? You can run. I think,
You
bro.
can't.
You
The
look
way
there's a certain meta, but I feel like if you can run literally whatever you want,
no,
but
you can't.
people are
There's
not doing that because it's easier to do pick and roll 5 out.
I don't think with the
Bro, I feel
spacing of
like you could have
I
literally
don't think.
a whole team of slashers and be just as dominant if you play it
No,
right.
you cannot.
Yes.
No, you
You
cannot.
can have a 2-way finisher at the center. Yeah, you can make shit work.
No,
It's just people are going with the easy
you
shit.
can't make that. You can't make that. You can't make that work. You got to have
Why
some
couldn't
shooting on
you?
that.
What do you mean?
Again, think about a
What
team
do you
full of
mean? A team full of
team full of
2-way
slashers.
slashers and a full slasher, like you can make that
No,
work.
a team full of slashers, right? To me, that kind of resembles the Sixers in the NBA right now. Like, not everyone, like, no one can really shoot that well. You may have like one capable shooter, but everyone else is just like an inside player. Look at what the Philadelphia Sixers are. Like, they're not successful in this league, or
I
they're
mean,
not successful in the
they're
league,
the 76ers though. It's like
but they have talent. They have great talent, but they're still not
I'm pretty
successful.
sure I can hoop better than all them niggas on the team.
Okay, you're just capping now. You're just capping now. But I'm saying,
Are we
like,
still live, DJ,
I think
or what?
Yeah, we're live again.
I just think with the spacing of 2K, that the spacing is the way the spacing
Bro,
is.
literally, you can make any build and make it work in this game.
You can really only run 5 out pick and
No,
roll, and that's the only way you can really be successful in terms
no,
of how you play this game. Because that's
no.
for one, that's the meta, and just two, that's the only way you can really be successful. Because you can't really run another type of
I disagree.
offense because of how this game is.
You can
And it's
literally
just
run whatever you want.
You
But
really can't.
bro, that's just like with Call of Duty. You can use any gun you want, but niggas use the most OP gun, right? Because it's meta. That's with any game. There's always a meta.
I
but
see your point, but I also disagree
still,
because
the
there's
other
a lot
guns
more.
still.
There's a lot more variety. There's a lot more variety within Call of Duty and people using either the OP gun or a gun they feel comfortable with than it is with going
It's
on
like
2K
no,
and
it's the
facing
same.
team.
The OP
And
gun is
I
a
know
shot in this
because
game, right?
okay, I'll put it this way. I'll put it this way.
But if you feel comfortable
You're
with a
more
different
likely
gun
to die.
with like a pure
You're
slasher, you could do your thing with it.
You're more likely to die on Call of Duty by 5 different guns in a game. Like, and one of them may be the most OP one, but the one may be one that people don't really see or one that people don't really use. You're more likely to die by 5 different guns on 2K in one match, or on Call of Duty in one match. In 2K,
wait a minute.
I know, look, I feel it, but in 2K, you will go to Pro Am.
Because that's what they choose.
Or you'll go to Rec, and you'll face a team, and they only do 5 out pick and roll.
Because
And you will probably face 5 out pick and roll.
Because they chose that OP gun to use. But if you go to another team that chooses a different gun, they're still hooping.
So what team have we faced?
We don't play Pro Am. We don't have no fucking team.
What time?
It's just 3 of us. Like,
what team have we faced, or when have we ever faced a team that didn't do 5 out pick and roll?
when have we played fighting shots constantly enough to get a good.
When have we ever looked?
Listen. When have we played
pro and seen that?
When have we fucking played enough games to even?
Okay, fine. Not even. Okay, fine. Let's just throw it out. Let's just throw us out. When have you ever seen anybody on a pro-am team or anything else run a different type of set or a different type of offense than 5-out pick and roll?
I've seen a few. I have not seen a lot. I've seen a few.
No. Who?
No, a few random streamers.
A few random streamers.
Yeah, I watch.
So my thing is this.
They stream WR games and they don't run.
Does not give you the freedom to really run different offenses that are successful.
No, they do. You can roll whatever you want.
5-out pick and roll.
No, that's just the meta.
And it's the only one that really works.
That's the most OP gun. No. That's like saying
the only one that really works.
That's like saying you on Duty. No, that's like saying you was on the Alpha only using the fucking AK, but the whole time you can use the Uzi. Like
on Call of Duty, you're right. They have one OP gun. Well, like what's the one that's on? What's a Cold War? Was it like the Type 96 something like that or Type 36?
Something like that. The fucking
single fire gun.
That's meta, right? That's what niggas use. But mostly you can use any gun in the game.
And you see people using AK or using the Uzi or using or like using the sniper or using or like
right. And some of the people using different guns pop off. You can do that on 2K.
Pop off. But you look on 2K.
You can do the same shit on 2K.
I'm saying, this way. You will go on 2K. You will play and you'll play Pro-Am 10 out of 10 times. Or you play 10 games of Pro-Am. I'm willing to bet 10 out of 10 of those times that offense is 5-out pick and roll.
You know, probably. I'm not denying that, but there's other ways you could play the game.
Yeah, it may not be the most successful, but you can do it that way.
Yes, that's all I'm saying.
Okay, but my thing is, why would you run that?
Break the meta. Why do you want to be like everybody else and run the same shit?
I don't want to be. That's what I'm saying. Like 2K needs to. I wish 2K.
I agree. I hope next gen it's completely different.
But I'm saying you guys are saying they're able to, but it just won't be as successful. So why would they use that?
You know how everybody's a play shot at the one, right? You could use a slash and play at the one and be different, and you can still hoop. Like,
what's your point?
My point is, like,
I'm saying, like,
my point, like,
no, I'm saying because, like, I see what you're saying, but I'm talking about full pro-am teams. Like, not just 3v3, like 3v3.
All right, you know how
pro-am,
what was it, like 20 or whatever the fuck they had, like 3 locks was the meta.
And even still, if you're using a slashing play in pro-am.
Wait, are you listening to me? You listening? You know how like last year it was 3 locks were meta and shit. This year I don't think you need a lock at all.
Yeah,
because of the way the defense is, you don't need no fucking lock. I'm locking niggas up 6-1.
Yeah,
like
I'm saying as a team, pro-am team, as a pro-am team. What I'm saying is the offense. I'm not talking about builds or whatever. I'm talking about as using a pro-am team.
Yes,
the meta has been for at least like 2-3 years now. 5v5 pick and roll.
Yeah, because niggas
pick and roll.
That's meta, but you can also pick a different build and make your offense play differently off of that build.
But it's still 5-out pick and roll. That's what I'm saying.
No, it's not. Yeah, that's what niggas do. But like, you can set off balls for niggas. You could do raps. There's other ways of scoring because it's meta, nigga.
And that's the problem. Like that's what I'm saying. Like you say, because it's meta. It's meta because that's the only thing that works.
No, you could do rap. If you have a sharp, make that nigga rap. Set off ball for him. You could do so much shit.
But people don't even do that
because it's not meta.
Exactly.
That's my point.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
No. I feel like we started this argument. And now you're switching on my side, and now we're just going in circles.
Okay, fine.
That's how I feel like that too. We might as well just move on to another topic here.
Right. Look, we'll end it this way. All I'm saying is, I see what you're saying, but I just wish 2K did their game, at least in next gen, works their game in a way that lets multiple offenses.
It's just more balanced.
Or you just it just lets multiple offensive systems work because.
And for next year, I have high hopes that is a possibility.
Because I'm just saying the NBA, the whole NBA doesn't just run 5-out pick and roll. That's all I'm saying. So let it be more freedom or more able to run different offenses. Because 5-out pick and roll is it's fucking meta at this point. It's the only thing that people see.
It's been meta for 4 years, like.
It's the only thing that people see, and it's boring as shit, and I hate that. But
yeah, if the league, if the league could run different shit, then it wouldn't be as boring to watch because that's all that most teams run.
It's literally a guard hiding behind screens, hitting threes on offense.
Yeah. It's a guard and a center, hoping that the person hits a screen, and then he'll either cut to the basket, shoot a mid range, or
me and DJ do that shit in 3. We do programs, so why aren't we on a fucking pro team? Like, it's just super.
I feel like with the 2K League, what is it about them that makes them that good? Besides,
that's what I'm saying. Like, low key. No, I'm not even low key. I feel like I can compete. I just need a fucking team.
Yeah, same. I mean, like,
same. Like, I feel like I got it, bro. I got the time.
In the combine, I've beaten 2 NBA 2K League players. I've beaten what was that dude's name on Kingsguard? He was part of Timmy THD's team. I beat him last year in the combine. I beat fucking what's the center on Mavs Gaming?
I couldn't say.
I don't know, but I beat him too. Like I've literally beat multiple NBA 2K League players in the combine.
Yeah, I even think Reek could have a chance if he was like grinded for it.
If I when I make my play shot,
I think our biggest issue is we don't have we're not. I don't know. It's literally just us 3 majority of the time.
Yeah, I mean Jackson probably came in and say fuck y'all because he's probably on right now, but
yeah. So I mean, I just think with the 2K League, I get those dudes probably grinded for it, and they, you know what I'm saying. But what is it about them that make them that special? Because I see what they do damn near every time I play Rec or Pro Am, and I see no difference besides the stage that they're playing on. So like, if you want to make shit feel special, switch it up. Make your game to where it's like.
It should actually have a skill gap, but I don't think it'll ever happen because the casual. Yeah, exactly.
You gotta keep the casuals.
Like y'all saw how they were bitching about shooting day one. Like there was
I was too, but that was without badges and high overall and shit. But again, like even now, I just feel like the shooting isn't bad. I just wish Mike Wayne told us that you need at least an 80 to shoot consistently and not a 70. Because if he would have told me that, I would have built my build.
I don't know, Reek. My slash and play got a 74 midi, and I'm greening every shot.
That's a midi, nigga.
With no badge. It don't matter. You miss some midis, like.
No, I don't.
You miss
I miss threes more than I miss midis.
You telling the midis, boy.
No, I miss threes I miss more threes than I miss midis. Midis is more. What's it called? My middies is more consistent than my 3. My 3 is my only problem. If I could just hit middies, then I just hit middies. But that's my 3s that piss me off.
I don't know. If I had your build and I'm sitting in corner and niggas are dotting me with Hall of Fame dimer, Hall of Fame floor general, and you're wide open, I don't think I would miss.
Good for you, bitch. Well, like I said,
I think that's like a skill gap.
But like I think with my play shot, I'll be able to shoot better. So I'm not worried about it.
I know you will be. You're just gonna guard it.
You better.
If you don't,
yeah. If I don't, then
you're officially
chucking this PS4 out. But it is what it is.
Reek, are you gonna sell your PS4 to get a PS5?
No, because nigga, who the fuck gonna want it?
You can sell it to GameStop.
I mean, there's quite a few people that would want the PS4 after PS5 comes out.
All right.
I'll probably sell the GameStop. See what I can get it from it.
Because I better see you on that PS5, boy.
I mean, you're gonna see me on it. You just ain't gonna see me on it immediately.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm getting mine either, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know. I need this Rona check, damn it.
You got a Rona, nigga?
Nah, fucking the stimulus checks, motherfucker.
Oh.
You got Rona, nigga?
You got Rona, nigga?
Oh, you don't get a ban.
Ah, shoot, I said nigga. God dang it. My fault. So are we moving on to like the NFL, NBA topics or what?
Yeah, let's move on to the NBA. So let's go with the Lakers.
Big Anthony
How
Davis.
about it?
You too slow, bitch. Big Anthony Davis. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Big Anthony. And he said Kobe after he hit it. That's tough.
Yeah.
My thing is, okay, look, I'm a LeBron fan. I don't give a fuck how people feel about it. I'm a LeBron fan.
Are you a LeBron fan or are you a LeBron rider?
I ride that motherfucker all the way.
Clip it, DJ.
Oh my god.
Clip it, DJ.
Hey, pause. The pause.
This
But nah, look,
Pause.
pause. Nigga, pause.
How many views you got, DJ? 8? That's tough.
But look, I'm a big LeBron fan. He played like ass that fourth quarter.
He always plays like ass. He always gets carried.
Watch your fucking mouth. Your favorite player is freaking Paul George. Shut up.
No, it's actually John Morant, but whatever.
Boy, capping. Anyway.
I'm not capping.
Big cap.
That nigga's a fucking beast.
Big cap. But anyway.
How's that cap? Like, what you mean?
Anthony Davis is finally playing like the Anthony Davis that was showing up in New Orleans when he was dropping those crazy stats.
How though? Because he hit one game-winning 3.
Well, it's not just about him hitting the game. It's not just about the game.
Was he popping off that whole game until then? Not really.
He was popping off that second half.
Not really. It was
yes,
average.
He went to halftime scoring. And they had like 9 points in the first half. He ended the game with 31 points. So that second half he popped off. And again, and that's the thing about Anthony Davis. It feels like he does it quietly.
Remember who he's playing against. Keep that in mind.
He's playing against the Nuggets, one of the deeper teams in the NBA. What do you mean?
What do you mean deep?
Like depth wise, like they run deep. Like 1 through 10 are quality players.
Yeah, I mean the Nuggets. That's why they got there in the first place. They're one of the best teams in the entire league.
I mean, and I know that like the stigma on them is that they go down 3-1 and they have to come back. But I mean, they've been facing the quality competition.
Yeah, I mean that shit's hard anyway. Coming back from 3-1, LeBron was the only person that's ever done that,
and they did it twice. Yeah. So, like, this team runs deep. It's just like for some reason, they like it. Just I guess they have that mentality of they have nothing left to lose if they go down.
What game are they on right now? Like, what's next?
Game 3 is tonight.
All right, who do you got going to the finals?
Right now,
you think the Lakers are going?
I think Lakers and Boston.
Yeah, probably Lakers and Boston.
You don't got the Heat?
No, I think the Heat are a good story. Don't get me wrong, but I do think
I think it's gonna be the Heat and the Nuggets.
Hey, thank you for the follow there, KGel Critique. I appreciate it.
Hey, nah, I don't think. I mean, I like the Heat. The Eastern Conference is really a toss up. But I do think the Lakers are beating the Nuggets. The Lakers ain't the Clippers. Lakers ain't.
Yeah, but the Lakers ain't the Lakers. Like,
what?
If AD don't go off, it's a wrap. You see how LeBron's playing? You see how LeBron? Come on, bro. You see how LeBron's playing?
LeBron darn near had a triple-double last game. What are you talking about?
But you just hit him like shit.
Oh, it's Chalk. What's up, Chalk?
That fourth quarter, he played like doo doo. But he had what he finished? He finished with like 26 points. He finished like he still had 26. Listen, he played doo doo that fourth quarter, still finished with 26 points. It's like 9 rebounds and like 11 assists. Like, just I mean, I know fourth quarter he played like trash, but overall he didn't play like trash. I'm telling you, like, here's what the Nuggets need to worry about if AD and LeBron go off, they're LeBron and AD. That's them. But
If
what
they
they
don't
really
go
need to
off,
worry
what's gonna
about
happen?
that's it. But what they really need to worry about is if anybody else go off. So if Danny Green hits his shots or Kyle Kuzma hits his shots, it's gonna look very bad for him. It's looking very bad for him.
I'll be
And that's
back.
the thing, like, and it's not like Jokic and Jamal Murray are having bad games. Like they're having good games. It's just hell, even Michael Porter Jr. last game had a great game, and they're still losing these games. So it's looking very bad.
Right.
Looking very bad for them. You feel me?
Go ahead, Blake. Oh, he must be muted for a reason. Okay.
Probably his mom called again.
Yeah, I think. I mean, the Heat have surprised me so far, like tremendously. And now people are acting like they just have like a whole shit ton of stars on the team. I mean, they're one or two. You know, I mean, Tyler Hero isn't there yet, but he's doing pretty good. You know, he's only what 20.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's like, yeah, I know he's a rookie. I don't know if he's 20 or not, but
he's like 20
I
or
want to
21 years old. You know, and he's got a lot of time to improve. You know, I think his ceiling's pretty high, but in this current playoff, I think even if they go to the finals, they're not going to win. It's just not going to happen. If they do, you know, great for them. You know, that's a great accomplishment, even though it is the East. You know, they beat out the Bucks, which were the kings of the East. And that you know, of course, that surprised me. But then again, at the same time, not as much because you know Wisconsin sports. You know, it just seems like they're always cursed. You know, they get there, they get to the playoffs, or you know, NCAA basketball. You know, they get there, but then then it just doesn't work out. You know, I mean, you know, a few years ago, 2015, Wisconsin basketball got to the championship game after beating out Kentucky, who were perfect at the time. You know, they beat them out to go to the championship game against what was it, Duke, right?
I think it was Duke.
Yeah, against Duke, and then they just couldn't pull it out. You know, but that's just right there. That's just Wisconsin sports. You know, we get our hearts broken all the time. It sucks.
We'll talk about your Packers history in the next segment too.
Yeah.
But like, I think with the Heat in Celtics, I mean, it's a great series. The Heat have definitely shocked a lot of people. But I still think Boston I think Boston again, just like the rest of these teams, just was kind of like caught off guard by how good the Heat actually were. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And because like again, you gotta think Boston was up by halftime in both those games, or all three of the games. But you know, they just gave up the lead. And so Boston has had some solid leads against the Heat. The Heat are just very scrappy. The Heat are just like the Nuggets; they're just very scrappy, and they got some dogs on there that's not going to give up. So, um, I do think Boston as a talent is more talented than the Heat, and so I think if they just kept their foot on their neck past halftime, this game this series could easily be 3-0 right now. Because I've never felt like the Heat have like truly dominated a game. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you can look at the Lakers and Nuggets and like game one was like, dang, they really dominate. Like Lakers Lakers are dominating this game. You know what I'm saying? Or you can look, or even game two before like the Nuggets made their run, it was like dang, Lakers are really like dominating this game. You know what I'm saying? Or you just feel like the Lakers really have this game in control. And I never felt like Miami has had that. But I felt like Boston has until Miami came back on them. You know what I'm saying? So I think Boston as a talent is more talented than the Heat, and I do think they'll find a way to come back and scrap it out in 6 games.
Oh yeah,
But
I definitely think so too.
but the Heat are like in the future. Your Bucks have to worry about that Heat, bro, because
Yeah.
they don't get better. They got Jimmy, they got Bam, they got Dragic, and
How
they're
old's Jimmy?
rookies.
30?
Jimmy's like 30, he's like 31. I think his birthday just happened, so it's like 31.
Okay. I mean, Giannis is 26 already. that's crazy to think about. Oh, what the hell?
And so like and he gonna be some but I will say this though. The East they gotta worry about the Nets next year.
Oh
I
yeah,
think that
that
because
Nats team is gonna be crazy.
people forgetting about Brooklyn and how depleted they really were. They didn't have none of their stars. And
Yeah.
so people forget, and they still made the 7th seed. And so people forgetting how deep this Nets team is when they get KD and Kyrie back.
And now
So
they got Steve Nash as the head coach.
Steve Nash as a coach. So yeah,
That's a Hall of Fame point guard right there. I mean,
you-
Jason Kidd
if
didn't work out in the NBA as a head coach, but because Jason Kidd just doesn't have the right attitude when it comes to things. But Steve Nash definitely does.
I remember Jason Kidd asking a player to hit him with a cup in his hand so they can get
I
a
remember
little
that shit.
a timeout. I'm like, boy,
Hey, I
not a
mean,
timeout.
that's smart. That
I said,
I'll
look,
give
I'm
him
like, that's
that.
kind of savvy though. That's some savvy shit for you to be like, hit me,
Yeah,
and be like, hey, Austin, we need someone to clean this up. Hey, real quick, run this play. Like that's savvy. That's some savvy, and it's like it's like him running point guard at the head coach position.
yeah.
So it's kind of savvy. I don't hate it. I like that's something Chris Paul would do if he was a coach. Chris
Oh
Paul would do
yeah.
something. And so
Like
I respect.
these point guards are smart, but like I was saying, when it comes to Jason Kidd, his attitude always hasn't been great, I should say.
Jason Kidd has never been a great attitude guy. Like he's a great point guard, but his back in his net days, his attitude was even kind of like, it was up and down.
Yeah, and
Which
that's what derailed his head coaching career.
rightfully so though, because if you're the star of your team and you want better help and they're not giving it to you, it's like, what do you want me to do? So, but we'll go to NFL right now after the NBA.
Yeah.
I mean, I will go ahead and start off with my Titans. You feel me? Big Titans fan over here. 2-0. We 2-0 in this bitch, but I'm not satisfied with that 2-0. First game, against the Broncos. First game was I chalked that up as like it's kind of like our preseason. You know what I'm saying? Everyone was a little rusty. Our kicker for sure was rusty.
Who is your
Gostowski
kicker? Oh
and
yeah, that's
Steven
right.
Gostowski. That man with his ridiculousness. We barely won that game. But again, I kind of attributed that to rust, right? It was like the first game for everybody. So I was like, I'm happy we won. We're just a little rusty. We'll work on it. Second game though, I expected a better result. Like we won the game, but we were up like 24 to 10 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like we had a sizable lead going into halftime, and Gostowski was making his kicks. He missed the extra point, but other than that, he was pretty solid. He made some 40-yarders. I think it was like 40-yarder,
Yeah,
and he made the game.
he pretty much said, "Yeah, I better make these, otherwise I'm gonna get shot in Tennessee."
He said he better make this so he's off the team. On me, he off the team and get shot. And so, but like he missed the extra point, but he made the important ones. and that's cool. And I mean, and I'm cool with that. It was a better performance. Ryan Tannehill, my God, he's slinging that motherfucker, man. He's slinging that rock.
He trying to prove that contract was legit.
He's trying to prove that contract, dude.
He better that contract. Like that was, I thought that was the worst contract in the league since Jay Cutler.
Hey, hold on. Don't disrespect.
I mean, but before, he started really slinging it. When he first signed it.
I will say this: when he first signed it, I'm like, we just really paid that man that much money? Because I know one half good season is okay, but can he at least do a little bit more before we pay him like the top tier quarterback type money? But the way he played, here's the thing about Ryan Tannehill. I don't want to jinx it, so I'm gonna knock on some wood. But the thing about Ryan Tannehill, he doesn't turn the football over. Very efficient. So like he may miss a pass, but that pass will be so out of reach, no one can get it. You see what I'm saying?
What about Christian McCaffrey though?
What the fuck does Christian McCaffrey do with the fucking Titans? What,
hey, bro, tighten down.
Anyway, so
big rise up.
Oh, we're gonna talk about your Falcons in a minute.
Wait, y'all done with 2K already? Ready? Like,
yeah,
we've been off 2K.
I mean, NBA.
Niggas, only 2 games.
Yeah,
that was quick, bro. That was pretty quick.
I mean, you were gone for like 15, 20 minutes. What do you expect?
I was gone for like literally 3 minutes.
That's a long ass 3 minutes.
Anyway, and so
had to get my food, brother. Nope.
Nigga, nasty shit. Niggas going. He was listening to.
Imagine leaving a podcast just to go shit.
Exactly. That's crazy.
Who does that, bro?
You, bitch. Anyway, so, but Ryan Tannehill, he'll miss some throws, right? But he won't turn the football over, and I appreciate that.
He's like, he's got the efficiency of Russ.
Exactly.
Would you rather have him as your quarterback or Matt Ryan though?
Right now,
that's a good one.
That's a good question. That's a very good question. Because in terms of like talent, I think Matt Ryan is a better talent.
I feel like if Matt Ryan had the right people around him, he'd be nasty.
You mean like coaching? Because
no, like Julio can't do it all.
Julio, yeah, but you still got Calvin Ridley. You still got some dogs on there. You got some weapons.
After Reggie White retired, what's his name? 84, wasn't it Reggie White?
No, Roddy White.
Roddy White, that's what it was. That's close. White. Yeah, after Matt Ryan retired, they pretty much just went.
But Matt Ryan has had some talent around him. I just think for y'all, it's more. I think for Falcons, it's more coaching because ain't no way y'all should be having these leads and giving them up like that. There's no way. Like that's coaching.
Bro, I agree, but how's that coaching? Because if your coach has got you up 21-3 or whatever the fuck, how are you allowed them to come back and beat you?
Because the coaches be more conservative.
The players too, though, right? Like
the coaches and the coordinators are the one making plays.
Yeah, but the players are actually doing the plays. Like,
okay, so you're just saying your team overall. I'm trying to bail you out because I'm just trying to say it's your coaching, but you're trying to.
It's not the coaching. It's the coaching is an issue, but it's not all on the coaching.
So you're saying your team sucks as a whole?
Yeah, they fucking suck.
Okay.
All right, that's valid.
That works. Then. I mean, I'm cool with that.
And I wish they didn't fucking suck, but they suck.
But yeah, for me, Titans. You know, saying Tannehill, he's slinging that motherfucker. He don't turn the ball over. I appreciate it. I'm not worried about Derrick Henry. He does this every year where he's like kind of slow in the beginning, but then towards the end of the season,
didn't he get injured in his last game?
No, he just wasn't. He didn't do what he usually does. Which again, if you look at his history, he always starts off slow, and then he ramps it up towards the end of the season. So I'm not worried about Derrick Henry. Our offensive line actually performing well, at least pass blocking wise. Run blocking, a little iffy, but our pass protection, superb. I love it. Receiver wise, AJ hurt. That makes me hurt. But Corey Davis is out here performing. Adam Humphries getting clutch first downs. Also, if you're adding our tight ends, Jonnu Smith showing out, Ferkster showing out, Pruitt caught a touchdown in week 1. So honestly, offensively, I'm not worried about us. Like offensively, we are performing right now. But that fucking defense, dude. Oh shit.
Let me
That
ask you, do you think your defense could stop the Falcons' offense?
Well, the way our offense look right now, no, yeah. But
Really?
I'm afraid if we go against the Ravens or the Chiefs or anybody else, because this offense is ass juice, bro. Like it don't make
I'm pretty sure your defense could not stop Todd Gurley.
It could definitely stop Todd Gurley. It can stop Todd. I actually said like, no, I lied. Because our run defense is the worst. Our run defense is the worst. We let an undrafted rookie run for 100 yards last game. And that's asinine. That is crazy. And I don't know how we let that happen. And it's like our defense is very opportunistic. Like we take advantage of turnovers. Like we'll cause some turnovers. Like last game we had 2 picks. Week 1 we had like a fumble recovery. So we're very opportunistic. But you can't be opportunistic. You can't just be opportunistic in the NFL. You see what I'm saying? Like you have to also be, you also have to get off the field on 3rd down. You know what I'm saying? And so
do you think y'all making the playoffs this year?
Yes, I ain't worried about that. I'm worried about when we get into the playoffs, the teams that we face. So we facing the Chiefs, we facing the Ravens. You know what I'm saying? We're facing, high powered offenses, and it's like, bitch, what? Like we can't stop Gardner. We can't stop Gardner Minshew, bitch. You know what I'm saying? It's looking. I don't. I just hope. I mean, we're missing some pieces on defense. Like we're missing Adoree Jackson. Clowney ain't really like up to speed yet in terms of stamina, like conditioning wise. But I think us not having a defensive coordinator is killing us because
you guys don't have one.
Yeah, we didn't. We went into the season without a defensive coordinator.
Oh my god!
Because Dean Pease retired, and so we couldn't find a defensive coordinator. And so Mike Vrabel was like, "Fuck it, he'll call."
Hey, whatever happened to Noshawn Marino?
He played for the Broncos, didn't he?
Does he still play?
I don't think he actually plays anymore.
Yeah,
what happened to him?
I think he retired. Or he's been on the free agent list for 2-3 years now.
Damn, that nigga was like young.
Yeah, no, something
He's 32 right now. He's says he's a former American football running back.
Yeah,
so he must be retired. He's done.
He went to Georgia. And, oh man.
Yeah, he last played for the Dolphins. So.
Ooh, I remember that. Because he played for the Broncos, and then I think he went to the Dolphins. But yeah, overall, Titans we 2-0. You know what I'm saying? We out here. Defense needs to step up. We need to step up. I'm looking at all these like these sports channels and shit, seeing how they rank us. And like I'm cool with everyone. I'm kind of cool with everyone. I can see where the heads at. Like I think NFL.com has like at number 7, which I'm cool with.
Mm-hmm.
Bleacher Report has us at like 12, which I'm also cool with because it's like we're a good team, but there are some issues. But can we talk about Colin Cowherd in his top 10? Because he has the Patriots who are 1-1, and he has the Raiders who are, admittedly, I mean they're 2-0, but he has the Saints in there in his top 10 who've looked trashed all 2 games. He has the Patriots in there who are 1-1, but he doesn't have the Steelers or the Titans in his top 10, and they're both 2-2.
That's crazy. Like you think they'd at least have the Steelers?
Just because they're 2-2, it don't mean like the season just started. Like
and I know. So it may be like, but when you look at the Steelers and the Titans, I think they perform better than the freaking Raiders and the Patriots, at least. And I definitely think they perform better than the freaking Saints have, because the Saints haven't looked good in both their games, even though they won one. And the Buccaneers, even the Buccaneers, I don't think performed like this because Buccaneers are like 6. I'm like, Buccaneers haven't really performed that well. I mean, they look okay, but they haven't performed top 6 type level. You know what I'm saying? So, and maybe it's just because it's like the beginning of the season, but even in the beginning of the season, you can see like some teams aren't what you thought they were.
I mean, you got to remember, even though you're 2-0, you even said yourself it was sloppy wins. Like,
I mean, they weren't. Well, the first game was kind of like a sloppy win, but the second game we were dominant. That first half was just that second half our defense slipped up, but I think even in those 2 games we showed more promise and more talent, or should I wear a better team than the Saints, who in those 2 games looked garbage throughout, and the same with the Bucks, who looked garbage throughout. You know what I'm saying? And even with the Raiders, I think we're a better team than the Raiders. So, and I won't say the Patriots. I mean, the Patriots got Cam Newton, and that defense is kind of stellar. But the Russell Wilson was killing that defense. I don't know.
That boy Russ.
What's your team, DJ?
Packers.
Go ahead, talk about them. Go ahead, talk about them cheese heads, boy.
Well, I haven't watched the games due to me playing games and shit. But
grind season, baby.
Yeah. But they're 2-0. Past first 2 games, they scored over 40 points in both. So their offense is definitely super powered. Their defense, though, it's not as much. They've allowed, I think, at least 25 points a game. So if you can't keep that offense up, then you're definitely going to lose some games because of the defense if it doesn't improve. Because you're not going to win games if the other team's scoring 25, 30, 35 points a game. It's just not going to happen.
Facts.
I will say this. I do think the Packers would flood the Titans, though.
I mean, it'll be a high-scoring game.
You know what's funny? I think in terms of team personnel, or like team-wise, like stylistic-wise, we're kind of like almost the same.
Yeah.
The way we're playing, we're kind of the same.
Yeah, we're more pass offense, and then... Well,
we're more run play action heavy, but lately, our Ryan Tannehill has carried us to our wins. Derrick Henry hasn't really done. I mean, he's done enough, but he hasn't dominated like last year. So really, it's been Ryan Tannehill. That's like
all this football talks make me want to play the yard.
Get it, bitch, because then both of you will have it.
Oh, true. Damn.
Well, I mean,
what to do?
I mean, to be fair, Rick won't be able to play.
I won't get it till Saturday.
I feel like playing the yard.
The yard's fun. Like, I've been playing that. I was playing it earlier. I was killing kids on that shit. Running trick plays, and it's fun. I mean, y'all seen them videos that I posted in the group chat? Just simple fucking 1 pass, 2 pass plays, then boom, touchdown, wide open in the end zone.
I can see me throwing dots to DJ and then Reek just blocking and shit.
I'm definitely not doing that.
Big blocks.
I can see myself throwing the pass to Blake and him dropping the ball for sure.
Hell no! I'm a fucking team.
Yeah, I think the Packers definitely got a chance this year. Aaron Rodgers trying to prove himself again. Any better? Because
Ain't he like 50? Holy shit.
He's 50. He's like 36 or 35. One of the two. We're getting old, man. But you know, our backup isn't ready. Jordan Love. I don't know if he's the answer.
Love.
I don't even know if he's the answer, but we'll see. He needs time to develop behind Aaron Rodgers.
The answer. No Allen Iverson.
Yeah, no Iverson though. Yeah, I mean, if we happen to strike gold 3 times in a row, you know, Brett Favre, Rodgers, and then Love, you know, that'd be something. You know, we'll just become the quarterback fucking team. Quarterbacks will be wanting to come here, but you know, I doubt that'll happen. You know, it's really hard to strike gold 3 times in a row with quarterbacks. But we'll see.
Yeah, right.
Give Love a few years under, you know, Aaron Rodgers, and then we'll see once Rodgers either A, retires, or if he regresses so much that it's time.
You pray that regression don't happen.
You goddamn right. Play till you're 40 like Brady. You got to catch up to Brady, yo.
Speaking of Brady, hey, that boy Brady look off, just like Breeze.
They're both fucking 40.
Their arms look like trash, bro.
Bro, they've been in quarantine. What do you expect?
And I'm sure they've been able to get out.
I'm sure that you can get out your goddamn house and throw a football.
Yeah, they probably got fields in their backyard.
Like they out here, they arms looking like noodles. That boy can't push the field down 10 yards. If it ain't, I definitely can.
I don't think so.
I can throw past. I probably throw past
30.
30. I say 30.
Yeah, I'd say 30 as well. I can kick one about 30, 40 yards.
Wait, let me ask you: if you're quarterback and this dude's trying to hike you the ball, right? And I'm blitzing you.
You mean the center?
I'm about to blitz you. You think you can get that ball out your hands quick enough?
I'll just run around you. I'll Lamar Jackson you. I ain't worried about you.
I'm not worried about you. If DJ's quicker than you, you're slow.
I'm not. Look, okay, straight line speed.
That's a sack, bro.
Straight line speed and game speed are 2 different speeds.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
How?
Because you can run straight fast, but when you get on that field and you trying to run laterally, and
I'm pretty sure if he's
running
and
cutting and turning direction, that type of speed is different than straight line speed. So if you're coming straight at me, I'm dodging your shit. You're not touching me.
I feel like DJ is dominating you and everything on the field.
I would juke the shit out of both of y'all.
No, you wouldn't, bro. You ever seen Blitz the League?
Oh, God.
I love Blitz.
Yeah, I feel like I'd hit you so hard you'd fucking break your rib or some shit like that. Like,
well, I'll hit you. If I'm on defense and I see you with the ball, I'll pick your shit up and I'll drop you on your neck like they did.
Like Spider-Man?
Like a McCoy.
I'll drop you on your damn neck. All you hear is that crunch sound.
Like McCoy, yeah, that's tough.
Dang, McCoy. Drop him on his neck like
he was at that party, got fucked up.
Ooh. Oh, no. What time was this ultimate frisbee shit? Hold on.
You're going again?
Nigga, I said I was.
You go every day?
No, it's only on Tuesdays.
Wait, let's discuss that. Let's discuss that. Is that an actual sport? Is that a girl sport?
It's not a girl sport. I think it's actual.
I played that shit in school, in high school.
Thank you. You're
not helping me, DJ. Like, what are you doing?
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, I think that shit's fun. You know, I gotta defend it.
Thank you. See,
that's definitely a girl sport.
It's not. It's actually not. It's like I was kind of like you, like, bro. Ultimate frisbee, that shit sounds lame. But when I actually played it,
Freak, you're literally going and throwing a frisbee.
But it's not just like it's just not that. But it's still fun. It's still fun trying to get open and playing defense. It's actually pretty fun.
How do you play defense?
You
literally
block,
just try to
catch the ball.
catch the frisbee.
It's like football without the football. It's frisbee.
Yeah. It's kind of like football without tackling people. Like you still have to cover people.
It's a soft sport.
Yeah, I mean, you still get physical.
Would you say
It's like
soft?
flag football.
Exactly like flag football. Exactly like flag football. And the thing is, like, it can be a lot more aggressive. I just play with a church group, so they don't want to be aggressive.
Hallelujah.
But there's people I know people who say like they're like in ultra frisbee leagues and they don't hit each other, but it's a lot more physical.
So how many people is in your church group?
It's not my church group, but I play with a church group.
Okay, how many? What?
I don't go to church.
Let me find out. Reek's a fucking atheist.
Big atheist. I am the god.
Shit, not on 2K, boy. You be brick. Nigga shoot 18% from 3.
And then there's me,
Oh,
godly, shooting 65, 70% in the field.
I think I'm shooting like 75 in every game mode.
Pretty much.
Oh, shit.
Despite my fucking 71 free throw, I'm still probably the best free throw shooter.
You're the best free throw shooter after me.
I'll take
What
it.
you mean? I'm shooting 100% from the free throw. Reek
it.
shoot like 18%.
Not for no fucking free throw. Not from the free throw.
If you shoot 18% from the free throw, you got a problem.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not. No.
Yeah, you are, bro.
That's worse than Shaq.
That's worse than that. You are probably the worst free throw shooter of all time if you shoot 18%.
Last time I peeped your 2K stats before you got banned, you're shooting like 30 from the 3. It's bad,
right.
bro.
Psych. Say psych right now. Shit crazy.
Definitely not saying psych.
Screenshots here didn't happen.
I ain't even screenshot it. That's tough.
So what for the team? What are we doing? Are we gonna try to recruit, or I mean,
we need to do something.
I mean, I know they'll play every day, but like
they're not. They're like bodies at this point. Like if we need somebody to get on, I'm sure they'll get on. But like we need an actual team.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, especially did you see the event that the Bucks are doing?
Nope. What are they doing?
5v5 for cash prizes and a potential and a spot in the league draft.
Well, when is that?
28th.
Of September?
Yeah.
Just like 5 days, 6 days, 6 days from now.
Yeah.
Even if I get unbanned, I get unbanned on 26. Like we won't have 2 days of practice. Get that? We found somebody.
Well, if we were to recruit, what do we need? What do you think we need? I don't think we need no defender.
No, we're good on that. I mean, even if we did need one, we have Reek.
You can do. I mean, I guess we.
I don't know. Reek was getting fucked up in Park, boy. Reek
the thing about Park, I'm too opportunistic. Like I go for interceptor steals, and that fucks.
When you're guarding a guard, you can't.
But and I do that because I'm so used to guarding forwards, and it's like they don't fucking
look at my stream in Discord.
Let's see. Are you one tournament away from becoming a breakout? Sign up for your talent. Games begin on November 28th. Info on how to enter. The fuck?
We begin Dex.
Because I'm reaching. Because I be go for interceptor.
Lost us the game twice. No, it was like 3 games we lost.
No level cap on your my
2.
player.
We lost 3. I counted.
No, we lost 2.
Clearly, we lost. I'm like, I'm getting my other build, and then you got off.
Scouting Vox
No, yeah,
from
because
Sam
that's the
Fam.
second.
We lost 3. The guy counted.
No, you didn't, because we lost 2.
No, we lost 3. We
Our
lost one
station
random
closes,
because
so-
Jordan
And
went.
then we went to the bottom left, and we lost, and I got off.
We lost twice.
No, it's like listen, we lost twice
on the bottom court.
No, we lost once on the bottom court because I got off after that.
Rick, we lost 3 games, dog.
Whatever, nigga. Shut up.
I checked my record. I went from a 91 percentage to a fucking 85 because of you, bitch.
It's $5 to enter.
$5. What the fuck?
$5 entered, and Among Us costs $5.
I'd rather just play Among Us. Prove your talent online.
Is it $5 per person or $5 per team?
I think it's per team.
I think it's per team.
That's not bad. Reek has that covered.
Max of 6.
How many people have entered?
I don't.
Are you streaming?
Yeah, I'm streaming.
It was on big Twitter.
I mean, if it's still pinned, there's probably still room. It's they're gonna have how many teams? 16. First come, first serve. So there's probably still room. I mean, this was only posted 3 days ago, so
yeah, there's definitely room. I just wish we had a team, bro. We'd be in that bitch like easy.
Anything? I mean, you can
I could run a fucking point. Point's easy, bro. Especially this year, I'm greening.
You run point. So what we really would need is a small forward.
I don't even mind running shooting guard if the point is nice. Like, I don't care. I just want to hoop.
So okay, so
I mean, you might as well be the point, and then Misery be the backup.
So okay, so in terms of what the positions are right now, I'll say Blake point, me shooting guard, and then DJ center.
I'm sure Jackson would pay the fee.
No, he didn't have all his shooting badges.
That man didn't have range extender on as a shooter. I can't take it.
He had range on nothing. Like what?
Yeah.
I love Jackson to death, but that's
he's the homie. But god damn, he be smoking too much.
that ain't.
What did he give it time for this?
Hey, here's a tip. Also, clutch shooter, that badge, it kicks in at 10 points. So it's like a great badge.
Kicks in at 10 points.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Like if you got 10 points,
if it's like
another team has like 20 or whatever the fuck, that badge is activated. So like,
so it doesn't just do it in the fourth quarter no more with like 2 minutes.
It's the whole game.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit!
So
really?
like, if the game's close the whole game, it's always activated. That's a great badge.
Let me clutch shooter.
I'm actually gonna put that on Hall of Fame and take off catch and shoot because I don't think I need catch and shoot. I'm already fucking shooting anyway.
I mean, for this side it says that, but they always just copy and paste shit. At least that one does.
I mean, I've heard that from comp like point guards. So
yeah, I mean that makes
sense. They could be wrong.
So.
I don't know, but this is what I heard.
That's.
My thing is, why are we just finding out about these like little things about certain badges? Like we had to find that shit out by ourselves. You know what I'm saying?
Because those people that are actually playing WR and shit, they're like they know they be grinding, and I guess when they shoot that badge pops up and shit.
Beater. 80 rating. Yeah, see, look at this shit. Look how far this shit drops off. So let's say 90% green percentage, and then it goes down to 45.
Yeah, that's Siri. That's why you're missing, nigga. Because
I mean,
you're not
granted,
letting
that's a
DJ
different
stream.
shot.
It don't matter. That's just crazy.
Wait, what happened? Wait, what happened?
Well, this is
Right.
the
You see
ratings.
that's the rating for having an 83, a 45 green percentage, right? 45.5. If you go to 93 rating, that's like fucking 80. Look at that green percentage, nigga.
90. I mean, that's for
Wait, go
them
back to 80?
beer.
Go to 80. Go to 80. Go to 80. And what was that?
It
The
was
highest
45.
is a 45.
It went from an 80 to a 45.
So let's see. What do they have 98 on here yet? No.
Keep in mind, I have a 95 3 without boost,
Which again, that makes
without
sense.
any badges.
Again, I feel like if they would have just told it, like, because if you remember, Mike Wang said,
okay, but
from
look,
70.
even if he said that, right? He said you gotta have a 70 shoot consistently.
Okay, and that's what I'm saying.
But
Clearly, his
you think a
consistently
70
and my
is three?
consistently are two different consistencies. Because I have a, it's not like I have a straight 70. I have
Bro,
a
you have
76.
That's not good though. You just
Listen,
seen the fucking 83 how it was looking.
Listen, I have a
Fucking
76.
trash. You
I have
made
a
a trash ass
76,
build. It is
which
what
is
it
closer
is.
to an 80 than it is to a 70. With boost, with badges, with other badges helping that.
Okay,
Why
but
am I still not shooting consistently? That doesn't seem plausible to me. Now again, if he would have just said you really need an 80 to shoot consistently, I would have just made a build with an 80 rating. But because I'm going off the aspect of him saying a 73 will be able to shoot consistently.
No, I don't know why you made a whole build off of what he said like that anyway. He made one statement. He made a whole build off of that one statement.
Okay, you're saying this, but you're hype over a game that hasn't made any statement
What
in
are you talking about?
2K21 next gen. You said you're hype and have high expectations for a game that they haven't dropped
Yes.
information on.
Yeah.
So like,
And I'm not gonna make my build next gen based on what other niggas are saying. Like nigga, I'm still gonna be a shooter regardless. So I want that high three.
Your build, you wanted to be a pure shooter, and that's fine, or a shooter who can handle, and that's fine. But my thing was, I wanted to be a defender who can also shoot. So
That's what you can do. You just can't shoot great.
But that's the problem. I would much rather be able to shoot.
You'd rather shoot great and play defense decent.
I would much rather be able to shoot. I would much rather be able to shoot more consistently than that, and have better and be okay on defense. Then that's stupid.
So
and that's why I'm going to create like the playmaker.
No, I think low key the best lineup is like 4 play shots, different heights, and a center. You don't need defense, bro. You can still lock niggas up with speed.
Yeah.
Like a play shot, 1 through 4, different heights, different wingspans, whatever. And DJ. Boom. Everybody can shoot, everybody's fast, everybody has dimer. Everybody can fucking. Everybody gets 10 defensive badges. It's like that's good enough.
That's a good pickup. Yo, DJ, the Bulls just hired Billy Donovan.
Really?
Yeah, that's tough.
Oh damn.
That's actually a great pickup.
I think this was a first successful podcast, though.
Yeah. So
I forgot.
Reek was late, but it was successful.
I lucky forgot this was a podcast. I ain't gonna hold you.
Right, yeah, bro. If we do this with rest and this shit, it's like this could be a job and it could be easy. Like
I was just talking.
Yep. All right. I think we'll conclude the podcast, conclude the stream.
He's signing off this bitch.
We're signing off. Reek.
Follow me on follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, on YouTube. I post videos every fucking day. I'm on this grind. Yeah, and I'll see y'all next time.
Hey, y'all have a good
your host, TJ, signing off.
Yeah.